I am here with none other than the Livestock Farmer of the Year, Mr. Marvin Harrigan. We're actually here in Challengers at his farm named Cornville Egg Farm, also known as Marvin's Farm. So today I'm going to let Marvin tell us a little bit about himself, and of course we're going to touch a little bit on his recent award, the Livestock Farmer of the Year. By the way, Marvin is a poultry farmer. Marvin, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. My name is Marvin Harrigan, like the young lady here says. Been in the farming business now, the poultry farming business for about roughly 15 years. Steady, but I've been doing it maybe a little bit longer. But you all started out as a little hobby. So you go into this big whole business, so to speak now. It all started years ago. I don't know if anyone out there remember the gentleman at the Newton Bay Road, Mr. Phipps, I think his name was. I always used to pass there and see the chickens, and one day he said, "You always look at them, why don't you buy some?" So I said, "I didn't know you sell them." And then, he gave me a little bit of information on how to go about raising them, and I bought like 12 of them. That was the first set that I bought from him, and had them at home in the yard. The neighbors start buying the eggs because you get 12 chickens when they just started. You get 12 eggs every day. So start selling them, and then people at the work, where I used to work in the past, people start asking, and start selling them. So I just start getting more by 50 chickens the next run. Then I went up to 100. And the last order that I did, it was over 1,600. So at the business that I have here presently now, at full capacity, I probably could about 2,700 birds. So that's a lot of work, a lot of hard work. So over the years, that's why I come up from. But hey, I love it. I love it, I love it. That's why I keep doing it.
And you said a lot of hard work, and we can obviously see that because during the tour, you showed us a bit of what your day to day activities can comprise. For those people who have not seen your farm or they've never visited your farm, can you give them just a brief ideas what exactly it takes for you to achieve this?
Well, first of all, like I said, it's hard work. You got to love it. But the day-to-day operation is like start very early in the morning. At times, depends on what time or what day of the week that I have to do the cleaning and everything. I normally get on the farm sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning, as strange as it may sound. But I have electricity, so sometimes 3 o'clock, sometimes later than that. It just depends. And that's where the day start. You feed the chickens, like clean up the pens. If they need cleaning up, I have a schedule that I normally do the cleaning. And after you clean in the morning, the next step is to pick the eggs up later in the day. You clean them, package them out. I mean, it takes hours to do that. It looks simple, but until you really get the hands on it, you'll realize how much work involved. Most important components, well, first of all, the birds have to be healthy. You have to keep them as healthy as you can. We medicate them, not with any steroids or anything like that, just vitamins and stuff like that, to keep them as healthy as you can. That's one of the most important things, in my opinion, with doing this.
Now, it goes without saying that you have to invest if you want to make money. And one of the most essential things are the steps in the process in order for you to maintain your birds and to make sure that you have healthy eggs is the feeding process. So give us an idea, how many times a day do you have to feed your birds, how often, and how many bags of feed?
That's the biggest part of the whole operation in terms of the spending. I would say about 60% of what you're taking go back into supplies, mainly the feed. Where I am here, I go through about between 10 to 12 bags of feed per day. And I feed them once a day because of how the whole operation is set up. They only eat the feed when they really need it. And they mostly eat a lot in the afternoon before they go to bed, so to speak. So a large part of what you're getting go back into feed and, like egg boxes and stuff like that.
And I also expect that the feed is followed by the water, so tell me about that.
Yes, they drink a lot of water. In some cases, I would say they probably even drink more water than cattle and goats because my biggest pen that I have here, I have 3 55-gallon drums on the roof, and it cannot last them for 2 days. They will go through it in like a day and a half. That's a lot of water. They're small little animals, but they do drink a lot of water because they have to make the eggs. So that's where a lot of the water goes.
Now, this is the part where you tell me what it feels like just knowing that your hard work has been recognized by the Ministry of Agriculture. You've been named Livestock Farmer of the Year. Have you ever won that award before? And if not, tell me how you feel now.
Well, I'm pretty humble, to be honest. I never expected that. I never won that award before. I won other little prizes and stuff like that, but never this, the big one. So I'm truly happy. I was surprised when that happened. I even said to the folks there in the prize giving ceremony, there are too many surprises in here. So, but it was all exciting, and I truly, truly appreciate it.
Thank you again and congratulations, Marvin. It's been a pleasure meeting you, and I congratulate you for the success that we've seen here today.
Thank you very much.